French voters head to the polls June 9th to elect their members of European Parliament. As the EU's second most populated country, France has an influential position with 81 seats. Opinion polls suggest Marine Le Pen's far-right National Rally Party will take the top spot away from President Emmanuel Macron's centrist Renaissance Party. Bruno Gollnisch, who has over 3 decades of experience as a French and European parliamentarian,
I think they're gaining popularity for the very simple reason that all the problems of the country, that is, for example, rising rate crime, also the destruction of our industry due to free trade treaties, and the fact also that the burden of taxes, of laws, of regulations is much too heavy, and people have the feeling that up to now EU is building a kind of a Eurocratic, I would call it Eurocratic superstate, Euro-globalist superstate that is harming their own freedom, their own identity, also by opening the borders too much.
As the National Rally and other far-right parties surge in the polls, French Muslims are concerned that life in France could become more difficult. Muslim activist Elias Demzalene believes this potential political shift could lead to a more hardline position against minorities.
Clearly, the far right is now on the rise, with proposals that are increasingly Islamophobic, directed at the Muslim minority population that is already mired in systemic Islamophobia in France. And today, as you say, the far right is pushing these proposals even further, and close to a third of votes have already gone to the National Rally of Marine Le Pen, which reinforces a climate of Islamophobia and pressures other parties who will have to adopt a more Islamophobic discourse vis-à-vis the minority, with statements that are more hardline, more Islamophobic, and more stigmatizing of the Muslim minority.
The rise in popularity of the far right appears to be an EU-wide phenomenon. The National Rally Party's tough on migration, tough on crime, and pro-domestic industry message seems to be resonating with voters. But in a country like France, with a growing minority population, such a political shift could create a divide that's greater than many other EU member states. Yusuf Erim, TRT World, Paris.